83,000. 83,000 people living in Chicago have applied for the city's housing assistance grant to pay their rent or mortgages. That number, far greater than the amount available, far greater than what they expected would apply. As we work for Chicago, CBS 2's Chris Ty has been digging into who is benefiting from the grant, and he joins us live now. Chris.
Brad, staggering. Consider this. For every one person that got a green light in this program, 40 got a red light. It's $2 million, sort of a booster shot for those who need help with rent and mortgage. Not money from taxpayers. This is money coming from fees assessed to developers in the city. And for those who've done their fair share of jumping through hoops with unemployment, they say this program was a little easier. Before hitting a rough patch, Ladarius's mom was paying it forward.
I would donate $25, $30.
Contributing to a fund for those out of work. Today, Shakira Cunningham has joined those ranks, and her rainy day fund won't last long.
Not long at all. Not long at all.
Unlike the state unemployment system that's left her waiting and wondering,
this process was a piece of cake.
The process she's talking about, a city program, putting $1,000 in the hands of 2,000 households, those needing rent and mortgage assistance.
Sometimes people call in and they just automatically start crying.
Deborah Williams helped screen some of the 83,000 Chicago households that applied. This heat map from the city shows where the most applications came from. This one shows where most of the money went. West and northwest sides with the most.
We know we couldn't help everybody, so that's the hard part.
Another hard part, that $1,000 covers Shakira only through the end of the month. After that, the rainy day fund dries up fast.
Probably a half a month that I still have now. Probably not even a whole half due to lights and gas.
A 1-month Band-Aid for first-round recipients. But there is word that others may still have a shot.
So I heard that it might be another round. I'm not for sure. We don't have any information on that so far.
But people are optimistic.
They are.
A little clarity on the application process here. Those who are trying to get some of this money had to prove that they were unemployed, had to prove that they filed for unemployment insurance, and, Brad, they had to prove that they made less than the average in their neighborhood before this pandemic began.
You said 1 in 40 who applied got it, Chris?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Okay. So
unbelievable.
That's 2.5%. That's 2,000 out of the 83,000. We're hearing word, and there is word of a possible second round of grant money. And there's still 25% of this round that's yet to be placed. Word on that?
So there's still that 25% chunk. There is still hope that another round could come. And one piece here that is really important, half of the 2,000 grants that went out by way of City Hall. The other half went out by way of neighborhood organizations. The idea there, make it more local, get the money in the hands more quickly and in the hands of those who need it fast.
Yeah, those local organizations, no more. Who needs it more? Chris Ty, good work today. Thank you.